Reading Time with Miss Kelly. Gilberto and the Wind by Marie Hall Etts. I hear whispering at the door. You, ooh, ooh, he whispers. You, ow, ow, ow. So I get my balloon and I run out to play. What's he hearing whispering at the door, you guys? At first, Wind is gentle and just floats in my balloon around in the air. But then, with a jerk, he grabs it and carries it up to the top of a tree. Oh, Wind, I say, blow it back to me, please. But he won't. He just laughs and whispers, you, ooh, ooh. Wind loves to play with the wash on the line. He blows the pillow slips into balloons and shakes the shirts and twists the apron strings. He pulls out all the clothespins that he can. Then he tries on the clothes, though he knows they're too small. And when loves umbrellas. Once when I took one out in the rain, he tried to take it away from me, and he couldn't, so he broke it. And if the gate in the pasture is left unlatched, Wind plays with that too. He opens it up, then bangs it shut, making it squeak and cry. Wind, oh Wind, I say, and I go and climb on. Give me a ride, but with me on the gate, it is too heavy. Wind cannot make it move at all. When the grass is tall in the meadow, Wind and I like to race. Wind runs ahead, then comes back and starts over. But he always wins because he just has to run over the top of the grass and I have to run through it and touch the ground with my feet. When the big boys on the hill have kites to fly, Wind helps them out. Wind carries their kites way up in the sky and all around. But when I show up with a kite, Wind won't even fly it at all. He just drops it. Wind, oh Wind, I say, I don't like you today. When the apples are ripe in the field in the fall, I run with Wind in the pasture and wait under the tree, and Wind always blows one down for me. And when I have a boat with a paper sail, Wind comes and sails it for me, just as he sails big sailboats for sailors on the sea. And when I have a pinwheel, Wind comes and plays too. First I blow it myself to show him how. Then I hold it out or hold it up and Wind blows it for me. And when he blows it, he turns it so fast that it whistles and sings and all I can see is a blur. Have you guys ever seen a pinwheel out in the yard? It's one of my favorite things to play with in the springtime. Wind likes my soap bubbles best of all. He can't make the bubbles, I have to do that, but he carries them away up in the air for the sun to color. Then he blows some back and makes me laugh when they burst in my eyes or on the back of my hand. When the leaves have fallen off the trees, I like to sweep them into a pile. But then Wind comes along and just to show that he can sweep without a broom, Wind scatters the leaves all about again and he blows the dirt in my face too. Wind doesn't sound like a very good friend to have. Sometimes Wind is so strong, he starts breaking trees and knocking down fences. Then I'm afraid. I run to the house and lock the door, and then Wind comes howling after me and tries to squeeze in through the keyhole. I tell him no. But then comes a day when the Wind is all tired out. Wind, I whisper. Oh, Wind, where are you? Shh. answers Wind, and he stirs one dry leaf to show where he is. So I lie down beside him, and we both go to sleep under the willow tree. The end.